royal welcome for Prince Harry as he touched down on Guyanese soil. Toddler for life-saving surgery in Cuba. And opposition leader blases finance minister over tax measures. News in Depth begins now. With tonight's edition of News in Depth, I'm Eva Wharton. Thanks for joining us. First up, a royal welcome for England's Prince Harry as he touched down on Guyanese soil.
Prince Harry of Wales finally arrived in Guyana today via the Eugene F. Correa International Airport, Ogle East Coast Demerara, for a 3-day royal visit. It's more than a decade since a royal has visited Guyana, the last being Prince Charles, who is next in line for the throne, and Harry's father. Prince Harry's 3-day visit here will wrap up his 2-week visit to the Caribbean on behalf of Queen Elizabeth II. The visit to the Caribbean coincides with the year of Guyana's 50th anniversary of independence celebration. Prince Harry met with President David Granger and several cabinet members today at the Ministry of the Presidency. He then laid wreaths at the Ghana Independence Arch and the Commonwealth War Graves. He also visited the Ghana Defence Force Camp in Ghana and met with groups of officer cadets, serving officers and veterans. Tomorrow he will visit Surama, Kaieteur Falls and the Irokrama Conservation Reserve, where he will have the opportunity to see life in Guyana from various perspectives. On Sunday, he will visit Joshua House Children's Centre and conclude with a meeting with the First Lady, then head back to the UK.
We will return with more news after this break.
Make your wishes come true this Christmas at Lucky Dollar. You can't go wrong.
Add beauty and style to your home for the holidays with windows from Beeson Windows and Doors. Whether you're renovating or building that new home, nothing compares to the class and beauty of Beeson Windows. Engineered by professionals and built to last longer than the competition. Beeson Windows will match any style, shape, and budget. And if we don't have what you want, we can custom make it for you. So visit our showroom today at 1228 New Echoes Industrial Site or BPAT's building on Regent Street. Call 622-4197 or 226-1292. Happy holidays!
Welcome back. Toddler to wing out for life-saving surgery in Cuba as he battles cancer of the eye.
At just 2 years old, little Omkar Prasad is already faced with health trials that would make even an adult quiver. Nevertheless, this vibrant and energetic toddler manages to smile and still sees the beauty in life. At birth, Omkar was diagnosed with retinoblastoma or eye cancer. However, his parents were advised against surgery because of his age. But 2 months ago, he underwent surgery in Guyana and had his right eye removed because the cancer had begun to spread. Now the race is on to save the sight in his left eye and by extension his life. His family could not afford the $3 million cost for the surgery in Cuba and began reaching out to the public for help. But due to the urgency of his condition and limited funding resources, they contacted a US-based non-governmental organization, Saving Hands Emergency Aid Shea Charity. The charity accepted Omkar's case and through a GoFundMe in partnership with the Shira Devi Mandir and Global Humanitarian Foundation, the finances were raised and the toddler will leave Guyana next week for the life-saving surgery in Cuba. His mother, Cassandra Prasad, became emotional as she spoke of the pain her son endures and the frustration that comes with him not being able to express himself.
It makes I feel really sad to know that I have to go through and see him go through so much pain, and it's very hurtful to watch him so young to go through so much pain. Yes, he's in pain, but he can't speak. He can't tell me if it's paining or not.
Shea Charity continues to reach out to those in need of medical assistance and has already touched the lives of many Guyanese children.
Hey, what you doing? The time passing. Next thing you know, it's a Christmas even, and there's hustle and bustle and fretting. Every year can't be the same thing.
Don't get caught in the last-minute rush. Shop at Courts now. Get the best deals and the best prices on the world's best brands. Get a chance to win a staycation for two at the ROI H2O Resort. Shop with Ready Finance, and there's no down payment until January 2017.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
I sell swaggerific. Spaniard me like staggerific. I Spaniard. When the star give me a hand on the whole place. Turn up, turn on up, turn up, turn on up, stack up, turn on up, turn up, turn on up, stack up, turn up, turn up, turn on up, turn up. Stag in me hands now. Hand up, hand on, hand up, hand on, stack up, hand on, hand up, hand on, hand up, hand up, stack up, stack up. Tell them no. I don't business if you're not on time. You must always have stag in the line. Well, everybody have a stag in the hand. Where's mine? Staggerman's beer.
Opposition leader Barrett Jack Deere blazes Finance Minister Winston Jordan as he calls for reversal of tax measures.
Opposition leader Barrett Jack Deere is calling for the reversal of many of the provisions announced by the minister during his budget presentation.
I propose to introduce a VAT of 14% on electricity consumption in excess of $10,000 per month. For the avoidance of doubt, the $10,000 limit is not an allowance. While VAT will not be applied to consumption of up to $10,000, it will be applied to the full amount once consumption exceeds $10,000. 4. VAT on water consumption. I propose to introduce a VAT of 14% on water consumption in excess of $1,500 per month. For the avoidance of doubt, the $1,500 limit is not an allowance. While VAT will not be applied to consumption of up to $1,500, it will be applied to the full amount once consumption exceeds $1,500.
The government should listen to the people. They should listen to us. We're prepared to talk to them and show them now, even at this stage, how these new tax measures, the 40-something of them, would be inimical to the interests of the country. And if they listen, then they may be willing to reverse some of the measures that they have introduced. So I'm calling for a reversal of many of these measures.
$250 billion budget will be up for debate from Monday in the National Assembly.
That's a wrap for this edition of News in Depth. Do join us again next week.